Get ready for local, underground, and unsigned music. Under the Radar on Modern Rock 91.5 starts now.
That is right. It is time for Under the Radar, your stop for local underground and unsigned music here at Modern Rock 91.5, where music and fun begins.
Did you just say fun starts here, Bobby?
Yes.
Bobby, I didn't know I was going to have fun tonight.
Oh, we are.
I am so glad that you alerted me to this.
Just, I have to warn everyone that there is going to be fun today.
Oh, man, there's going to be so much fun. Ooh, I don't think my body's ready, Bobby.
My tickle box was recharged last night, so I'm ready to use it.
He's all ready for this. He is so ready for it. All right, as Bobby was saying, this is Under the Radar, your stop for local, underground, unsigned. Is it one of those three? Is it all of those three? We got it. Don't worry about it. This is global edition. So our library has been expanded to reach most of the world and probably some of Mars, which I feel like is a big contribution to the way local music is going. I feel like we deserve a Nobel Peace Prize.
I think I agree.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly with that. All right, Bobby, tell them who you are.
I am Bobby Cameron. Glad to be here on this glorious Thursday night. That's about it. That's all you need to know about me.
That's about it? Okay. It is I, the Afro Warrior himself, Jay Gary, behind the board tonight. All these little dials and all these shiny buttons, I'm the one to make sure they're pressed at the wrong time. Like, I offer you nothing but satisfaction when it comes to doing things wrong.
No.
He knows that I'm trustworthy. And the cool fact about me is I took 8th at a Mario Kart 64 tournament yesterday.
Yeah.
And Michael Hoover, station manager before me, took 1st.
What did he get?
He got he had a trophy. He's got miscellaneous swag stuff. He got a Visa gift card. Here's the bomb though. There was a raffle for prizes. He won the best raffle prize, which was a signed Chelios picture. Yeah,
Mike Hoover,
Michael A. Hoover, destroying the game. Winning. It was a 48-man tournament.
Wow.
It was cool.
Was there some stiff competition?
There was some stiff competition.
Really?
I got knocked out at 8th, so
hey,
they were doing it. Other than that, we were going to go into our first song for the night. These guys will be playing this weekend at events that I'm sure we will have someone talking about later in the night. So this is Undesirable People here on Under the Radar, Modern Rock 915, where music begins. And that was Heroes and Villains with the song Plans in Motion. Before that, Undesirable People with the song Resting as Ruins. Heroes and Villains are from Kansas City, Missouri, which is really cool because they came up here, played a show at Kaya, and then partied down with me because I'm a boss. I got to party with a band from Kansas City, Missouri, and they were on like the front page of CMJ Magazine. Who's cool?
Oh,
This
man.
guy. Well, check this, Bobby. Self fist bump.
Oh, I've never seen something so beautiful.
Few men can do that and live to tell the tale. I'll let you fist bump the fist of the gods. That was pretty righteous, wasn't it? That was
good.
Pretty righteous, wasn't it? Oh, yes. Anyways, we have a band in studio. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay, Doogie. So, starting in this corner, we're going to need name, instruments, and favorite video game.
Oh, no.
Casey?
I'm the bassist, and my favorite video game of all time is definitely Bubble Bobble.
Oh, damn. My name is Alex. I play drums, and my favorite video game is Final Fantasy IX for PlayStation 1.
Good one. My name's Russ. I'm the lead singer, and I play synthesizer as well. And my favorite video game is probably Final Fantasy VII. Al kind of took mine. It's a good one.
And I am Matt Savage. I play guitar, and my favorite series is Pokemon, but that's obvious.
Strong choice.
It's very obvious. I'm sure that all people out there listening can tell
If
from your
actually,
voice, actually, that you were.
They can tell that I'm a master.
He has caught up.
Have you caught them all?
I have one caught, yes, among many.
Oh, my God.
Many, multiple.
Russell, you won the bet.
Yeah. And that's when we took Matt's microphone away. Because all the ladies tuned away.
Oh no! See, the only lady that is usually here at the show is actually not here at the show.
Oh,
so
she heard Matt was coming.
Yeah,
That's probably what.
She heard Matt was coming and was like, I'm just gonna bail on the show tonight. All right, so guys, for people who don't know Doogie, How could they?
Right.
People who don't know Doogie.
The lucky people.
What would you guys describe your band sound like? And if you could, maybe list off some influences or bands you like that you think you sound like, or just cool bands that you want to talk about, basically. Because that's how this always ends up as discussion.
I mean, when people ask, I would describe us as like pop rock or pop punk, just more an upbeat feel to things. Because to us, it's just, I don't know, a lot of more modern bands just seem to be kind of focused on depressing things.
My life sucks.
Right, exactly. So, everybody's life sucks at some point, but at the same time, you still have to be you, wake up, and just go about your life. So
Sometimes it's more fun just to have fun.
yeah, just stop caring about whatever.
See, Bobby, you were right. We were going to have fun tonight.
See?
I knew it.
There we
I
are.
felt it in my bones.
He felt he was... Bobby's seen into the future right now.
If only I could predict the lottery ticket numbers.
We just bought lottery tickets.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
bought
was feeling-
$40 worth of lottery tickets.
Tuesday, I
somewhere
was
here.
feeling so good. I'm like, today's the day I'm going to win. I'm going to spend all the money in my wallet, buy some lottery tickets, wake up tomorrow, be a 300 millionaire, whatever.
And
I
then
didn't
so
win.
instead you woke up and called your mom and said, Mom, I may have made a very bad investment.
Luckily, it was only $10 in my wallet. so-
Mother, I may have made some mistakes in my life.
I feel like that's a very often call to
I actually,
You're probably right. Mom, it happened again.
I called
Blankets from a fort.
I called my mom after the tournament. I'm like, Mom, I got 8th in the Mario Kart tournament. This is obviously the highlight of my college academic career. Don't you study for anything? No. Mario Kart.
No, I go to college.
Mario Kart's so random anyways. So
It's hard to play. It's hard to play at high level because you just get randomed out sometimes.
A lot of times you just gotta hold B until you get the bullet.
We-
But not in Mario Kart.
We refer to the almighty god of Mario Kart as Zeus, the deliverer of lightning bolts. And so to have good faith in Zeus is to have much Zeus juice.
That makes sense.
So it's a religious experience to say the least. You gotta have
You
the
like the juice? Yeah. You like the juice?
All right, so let's go into some music. What's this first track? Tell me a little bit about it.
This first track is called Deal Breaker, and Russell?
Yeah,
Kind of-
Story that
Russell.
Russell has.
based on a true story. I'll let you guys take it the rest of it from there. It's it's part of a. First part of it is like a guy talking, then a girl talking, and then a guy talking again. So
The verses, they kind of bounce back between who's
who's
telling
talking
the
in
story.
the story.
All right. So here we go. This is Doogie here on Under the Radar Modern Rock 91.5, where music begins. And that was Adventures with Dwayne and Brando with the song Castlevania here on Under the Radar Modern Rock 91.5. Before that was Doogie with the song Deal Breaker. Doogie. Song Deal Breaker. Pretty sick.
Well, it is definitely a good, tasty jam.
And it is, yes.
I say,
All right.
Spell home run.
I concur.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
And that's all we got.
I think it went better when we weren't on air.
Yeah, probably.
We used up all the gems.
Please.
it's like playing stickball in the streets with the old boys.
Up to bat, the great Bambino.
Sure is a fancy pants, that one.
Take me out to the ball game. Old time radio.
It's like radio from the Brave Little Toaster.
There we go. We can start doing that.
I
I award you the Medal of Honor.
I don't like talking about that because you guys always say I'm the vacuum.
You are the vacuum.
You're totally Kirby.
I'm totally blanky.
All right, so everyone's got their own little Brave Little Toaster. Who
Oh,
are
yeah.
they?
Yeah,
I need a
All right.
discussion of
All right,
doing
discussion.
a live action Brave Little Toaster.
Who is
Oh, yeah.
everyone's role in Brave Little Toaster?
Well, obviously, Russell is the vacuum. Kirby.
Kirby. Yep.
Oh, you guys.
What? Mark Cable.
Casey's most definitely the radio.
I'm the radio?
That's Al.
I would definitely say Al would be the
Like you
radio.
said, we have
That's
a
right.
lot of conversations about this. Back and forth between me and Casey.
But Casey's got to be at least the toaster.
Casey's
I'm definitely Lampy.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
got the
yeah.
lamp 'cause he's got
Lampy.
that big nose.
We don't have. We're searching for our toaster.
So if you're out there,
Al had jelly on his
over here
shirt
at
last night, and he's waiting for you.
just get a computer chair and
Oh, wow.
rev up a battery and start making your journey.
Oh, man. What? I don't know what that
what
means
they
at all.
God, never mind.
That movie
It's
has
not-
one of the scariest scenes I've ever seen.
No,
Like
it's
that
terrifying.
firefighter clown.
It is terrifying. The opening part where like the
When they go
I
into
was
the
like,
retail
like the
store,
with the
wine shop.
air conditioning unit.
It's coughing.
Oh god, nightmares for days.
Or when Blanky blows away.
Definitely the junkyard scene. The
Yep.
junkyard
Oh,
scene
man,
for sure.
That song is depressing.
How did we survive our childhood?
How did we just talk about the brave little toaster?
Yeah, I was like, what was the question again?
I didn't
It
even
was
say the
definitely-
question yet. The only question I stated was who was who in the
okay.
brave little toaster.
And we just ran with it.
So far, we're actually right on track for answering questions. But the next thing I was going to ask is, what do you guys currently? See, this is just a boring question now. I mean,
Yep.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no,
we should
go,
just
go,
follow
go.
it. Go with it. Just go
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Just go back to the brave little toaster. But
questions flow through.
Something complete.
Anyway, so Doogie, what do you guys have in terms of events coming up? Like, what's your concert calendar looking like?
Oh man.
Well, the Ultimate Nerd Holiday is coming up in May.
May the
May the
4th be
4th.
with you.
So
If you'd like.
If
So
you're
we'll
into that
be
kind of
playing
thing.
at the Hamilton Street Pub that night. We got a lot of surprises in store for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Since, well, we're all big Star Wars nerds.
It's go big or go home.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we do it all
it's
the time.
Nerd Christmas.
It's nerd. It's nerdimus.
Yeah.
It's
See,
amazing.
Why didn't we think of that?
I think we just did.
No, you just mixed two words together. I've never done that.
You
And-
know
Oh my
contractions,
god!
right?
It's like
Once
it's,
again, Matt's microphone migrates.
it's like you guys want to build a separate microphone format just to destroy it.
Like a fake one, so that he just has something there, but nothing really to
Just so
pick
that I
up.
know if it actually
Just so he
works.
feels important.
We're just gonna put him out in the hallway with a Mr. Microphone. Yeah, it's recording. Don't worry, Matt.
Don't worry, I'm on the radio still.
Yeah, of course you
Only
are.
we can hear it though.
All right, so what do you guys have right now in terms of like releases? I mean, I've got this CD over here, but
Right.
is that? I mean, do you have anything else? What now? What's your schedule for
sure.
entering
We
studio?
Yeah, this is definitely just going to be our EP as like a pre-release to our full-length album, which we'll be recording in a couple months. But yeah,
We've done our share of.
So it's basically like part 1 and then part 2, and
We're
then
kind
we'll
of
just
like
mash it together.
kind of like Star Wars with a lot of parts.
But prequels to Star Wars.
I gotta lean in.
But the pre- I don't know how much of a good precedent you're setting for listening to the rest of the build-up EP, considering how bad the prequels suck. So
yeah, good one, Matt.
Well,
smooth.
I think of it as more. It's more
Part
like,
4.
yeah, it's more part 4, and then
because really these are the gems.
yeah.
Yeah,
The rest
okay.
is just
Yeah.
filler.
So-
I mean,
All right.
So I
This is the
suggest
frosting. The rest is just like the rest of the cake that you don't really want.
I like the
Frosting's
cake.
Too sweet.
I actually have a problem with sugar, so I'm like, oh, frosting.
How many bags of Starburst jelly beans have you eaten this holiday
I
season?
can't. Sugar just rots my teeth right out of my head.
That's
Like,
terrible.
You're on like what, bag 9?
Yeah, I'm on bag 9 for the season.
You went to
So
the store to buy Pokemon cards.
I like how you nonchalantly threw that in there.
Like you
The lady killer.
Aside,
Well,
yeah. Okay. Sorry. I
I was gonna say that just
the
that
lights
freaked
do
me out.
shut. The lights do shut off. So
oh
that's
no, I'm dark. I'm scared.
yeah. That's the scary part about being here. Sometimes when there's no one else.
I feel like we're
Is
at Independence Day and like
There's-
Data's about to get smashed against the window.
I always,
Dark all around.
I always feel like it's amnesia, like the Dark Descent, like all the lights go off, and I'm like, oh.
No more midget hallway pranks, I guess.
Yeah, so look for that on.
Yeah.
online.
Probably the.
Can
you?
This tiny person.
Can
Little person.
So what's the
Yes.
what's the next song here off the off the
In that
EP
case,
we
you had
got?
them numbered down.
you go.
Being that I got them all figured out,
Okay,
this next one,
man with the
track
plan.
2, is Best Kinda Thirsty, and it's a song about summertime.
All right.
Yeah.
Lovin' in the summertime, summertime lovin'.
Okay.
Yup.
All right.
That's just like-
All right. So here we go. Doogie, Under the Radar, Modern Rock 915, where music begins. And that was Act as One with the song Until We Die here on Under the Radar, Modern Rock 915. Before that, we had Doogie with the song Best Kind of Thirsty. As of right now, it's time for our favorite segment of the night, News with Morgan.
Hey, Morgan here, and I really love Say Anything and hate having fun. But first up on the list of events, we have Plant the Animal with special guests, Delightfuls, Legal Immigrants, Ugly Broads, and more. This Saturday, March 31st at Rubbles, downtown Mount Pleasant. Next up, we have Act as One, their CD release party, which is also March 31st at Fisher Hall. It's for all ages, so you should go to that. More Media Records presents Almost Famous CD Sampler. It's their release party Thursday, April 19th, 2012, from 9 to 2. So, you should check that out too. It should be fun, a good time. Also, the second annual Wampapalooza Electronic Music Arts and Consciousness Festival will be May 10th at 4 through May 13th at 12. And it's just a good time, so everyone should go check that out and have fun. Well, don't have fun, because I like fun, and I'm Morgan. So that's it for the news.
Thanks, Morgan. You sound beautiful as ever. Glad you could be here today with us.
She is going to be mad.
Who is going to be mad? That was Morgan. She's right
I
there.
feel like you just spilled the Kool-Aid all over the floor. And you're like, Mom is going to be so mad when she comes home.
He's gonna be irate. Yeah.
You're the dude that knocked over the.
Was that too much?
You're the dude that knocked over the vase.
He's the dude that goes to somebody else's house and makes the sandwich.
And then they just stand there and they just go, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was your dad's lunch.
He said, "Make yourself at home, not make yourself at home."
Make yourself at my home, not yours. Come on.
There goes the pants, and he's making himself a sandwich.
Matt, I brought burgers, but I wanted nachos.
Oh yeah.
But they have the best nachos.
Common courtesy to buy you a burger and like energy drink, and you want nachos or something else.
Well, I am sorry.
Well.
All right, I think we're going into the next song here. This is Littlefoot here on Under the Radar Modern Rock 91.5, where music begins. And that was Littlefoot here on Under the Radar Modern Rock 91.5, where music begins with the song Highway or the Highway. There's literally the little ellipses
Two
there.
options.
It's my way or the highway or the highway.
All right.
We're just gonna laugh.
That band, I think, is from Virginia, but I don't have my note sheet up right now. So
Sounds about right.
I think I heard Virginia. In
Yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. I think actually one of the chorus was like, "We're from Virginia."
I think I heard that.
Yeah, in that
I heard
same
that about
monotone
you.
voice.
It's like a business card within a song.
Why don't we do that?
The spirit of Rhode Island. Sorry, that's all I got.
Come on, continue. Or Shaboopy. You got Shaboopy?
No.
Oh yeah, that's
All right, guys. So it's time for the $1 million question, but I think I'm opening it up to questions over here. What is the craziest, most off-the-wall experience you guys have had with a band? PG-13 edition.
Oh.
Fight amongst yourselves. Who gets to start
You just
these?
want to
I
go down the
like
line.
when Matt has too much ice cream and he becomes a completely different person called
Yeah.
Lieutenant Longley.
Oh, Lieutenant Longley.
Lieutenant Longley.
There are videos on the interwebs of Lieutenant Longley,
Oh.
and he has a Sharpie. He has a Sharpie beard,
Yeah.
and
And
Sharpie mustache, and pork chops.
Straight up mutton chop.
And
Short
occasionally
Wars
he'll try to make a swimming pool with a water bottle.
style, and then call you a brawny
Yes.
man for cleaning it up.
Most mornings he wakes up pooping and throwing up on the toilet at the same time.
That takes talent,
Way
man.
too much ice cream.
So much ice cream that the dog.
Remember,
wanted
like
some
lit
of it,
those
too.
fireworks off, like on the way to.
Oh, that was a really fun time.
I was getting ran over by a car because
That was
I fell on
awesome.
the road.
I have a serious
Performing
addiction to
science.
fireworks and fire pyrotechnics. Like, yeah, I love it. Anything that I can light and then it'll just
Explode.
Go, yeah, kaboom.
There
It's
are
just
also
amazing.
videos of that on the internet
Yeah.
as well.
Al just has a random stash in his car.
Yep, I had like a bunch of them, like big ones. I had like the little bottle rocket things. I think I had some of those like army men ones that like parachute down.
We had some
freedom
freedom flags.
freedom flags. Like
Which are-
we
which
just
are
went to
pretty
this
awesome.
big hardware store full. It was like my mecca
It
of
was an
fireworks.
antique store, and once you
in
get
Ohio.
past all the old
We're like,
stuff,
oh, this seems
you
like a
got to all the
trap for
explosives.
fireworks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they had one that
it's
was
just
like that.
it's a facade.
Yeah.
It really was. We
really
walk in, we're like, oh, we saw a big sign for fireworks,
Oh,
and we
it's
see
just
like this like
snakes
little
and
flashing
sparklers.
sign that
You
says
guys
fireworks.
cops?
No fireworks here. Well, and then it just kind of
Snakes and
opened up into
sparklers.
this giant warehouse that you couldn't see
Yeah.
from the outside. It was literally like walking into just an optical illusion. Like, where did all this, how did this
Grab,
come
like,
from?
That big old box. You're just like, I want
Oh
this one.
yeah, it was like
$195 one
yeah,
shot.
what was it called? It was called like the Big Daddy or something. I just like Big Daddy. They had the Dark Knight. It was like
Remember the American one with the NASCAR on it
with the NASCAR on it.
and the baseball?
Was it sponsored by Greg Biffle?
Greg Biffle.
There's
Greg Biffle
another
fireworks.
story.
There's a story when we had too much ice cream up in
Yeah.
Hawaii.
A lot of Dr. Pepper.
And I ended up taking a Greg Biffle NASCAR cutout.
Seen it.
You stole a Greg Biffle
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
local bowling alley.
No, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, we brought it to Rebels when we played Rebels.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we put the sunglasses on him with the tie. And
Yep,
Yeah.
he's still around.
It's still in my house.
We still have it.
I remember Greg Biffle.
Russell
use
walked
him as a
directly
spray
into
painting
him and said, "Excuse me," and then he picked him up and took him into the van.
The best was
I didn't want to do that at all, by the way.
When we played Demos in Bay City, and we had Greg Biffle standing up in a corner, and a man proceeded to have a conversation with him for at least 20 minutes. Just standing there having the most serious conversation I've ever seen anyone have with a cardboard
I had a
cutout
couple of
in my
pictures.
entire life.
Let's just
That
say he had a couple ice creams before
He
talked
ran
to that
into him and
person.
was just like, sorry.
Stories Greg Biffle could tell.
Yeah.
My apologies, Mr. Biffle. I didn't know you were here.
Man, you're looking 95.
So much
guy.
bigger in real life.
Are you skinnier?
You know what? I don't
You're
know.
almost two-dimensional.
So many Dr. Peppers and ice creams.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of our stories start with
And
too many
guys,
ginger ales or ice creams or Dr. Peppers, and
One
And-
time, remember when we went to the blood drive and you guys wrote my phone number on the van?
I don't remember that.
No
actually.
phone number, by the way, is...
Well, remember we were like driving all over, and then those two guys and his sister or whatever ended up. Never mind, it's not a good
Cool
story.
story.
Uh-oh,
Please
Mine
end with,
comes
and then I
back
found
over.
$5 in my pocket.
$5.
we used to do. It's my roommate. He would tell the worst stories. He'd be like, and then he
Were you
found
ever
10
rooming with
dollars.
Matt? That sounds like Matt.
Yeah, we could probably get along really well.
Actually, I have roomed
Does
with.
he have a bunk bed?
No,
I feel like if you roommated with that guy, there'd be no laughter. It'd just be you telling stories in silence. And
because it gets worse. Because he would still tell like really terrible. The stories are funny, but he has no execution.
Yeah.
So like we're like, and then he found $10. He's like, yeah, I found $10. But it got to the point where eventually the stories were just so bad, where he'd be in the middle of the story, and my other roommate would just come into the room and go, "Story over, Jeff."
It sounds kind of like Jeff is in our band.
Yeah, we did the
Russell.
same thing on stage whenever he says something on stage and we just don't appreciate it. We just
Well,
go, we
we
set
used
up
to-
that song, it's like Mad Savage,
Super awkward, super detective.
He just gets the hint somehow.
I loved it when we used to use the soundboard on stage. And
Oh,
every
yeah.
time Matt would talk, we would play the little sad trombone. Wah, 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 wah. But everyone just
Yeah,
stopped
I've just
laughing
learned to just
after
not
that, so we're
talk
like, we're
very
just going to
often.
ditch this.
So I guess I'll take the more serious favorite cool story.
Dad.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. Just because I'm the old guy in the band. So first tour that we were on, we were actually doing a Midwest tour, and we ended up getting to Chicago. And obviously, going to Chicago as a band is like one of the coolest things ever.
Going to Chicago just as your own.
Yeah, well,
person is
as
pretty-
yeah. But so we were just walking around the city, and we ran into this good humor fellow who was selling ice cream out of his vehicle.
This is
It
really
was,
ice cream.
it was an ice cream vehicle.
Okay,
one of those smaller ice cream
yeah.
vehicles.
And literally running into this guy, he struck you as somebody who easily could have killed the original Good Humor Man and have him stuffed in the freezer. And he was very, very knowledgeable on all the ice cream, and he was asking Russell what flavor he liked. And I do remember you asking for coconut.
No, that wasn't me.
Was that
Oh,
Josh?
pineapple.
Josh.
Oh.
I would have asked for pineapple.
Yeah, you would have
That was
asked for
bad.
pineapple.
One big Hawaiian, folks.
But
But for real, yeah.
Hawaiian guys.
just to sell my story short, this guy was uber creepy and then sold Matt a wrestling popsicle and proceeded to show him how to take it out of the package, not to ruin his Edge trading card.
It's gonna be worth something someday.
Just
sir.
continuing these in May. You better save this one, son.
That's
Which,
yeah,
That was
which,
basically
by
it.
the way, Matt whipped out during the musical break to show
I
us
whipped it out.
that he has the Edge trading card with him at all times in his wallet.
He checks out.
it is kind of a good luck charm.
That story is
true,
absolutely true.
Kinda walking around the
I have
edges a
seen it
little
with my own 2 eyes. It is factual.
We-
All right, I think we're done here for stories. Round of applause for stories. It was good.
bit. Pat on the back. all
Pat on the
right.
back, everybody. Let's go into the final Doogie song for the night. What is this? And tell us a little bit about it.
The only one anybody
This
wants
is
to
the
hear.
song that everybody likes us for, I guess. It's
Yeah.
called High Five for Small Fry. It's
It's about being a one-hit wonder in the town of Saginaw.
yeah. Specifically, it's about us just playing and having fun. But I don't know, in general, it's just about anyone kind of working hard and getting theirs, like getting their what they deserve.
All right, sweet. Doogie here, Under the Radar, Modern Rock 915, where music begins. And that was Doogie with the song High Five for Small Fry here on Under the Radar, Modern Rock 91.5. All right, Doogie. Sadly, guys, our time has come to an end. An entire hour of fun has gone by, and we must eventually return to regular programmed material, which is not nearly... I say we let him go!
If you've ever been to a Doogie show, this is literally what the Doogie show is like.
Minutes of talking just like this between every song. Right. You get dinner and a show.
Somebody got fed.
I'm just happy if we get fed.
That's all a band looks for. Food. All right, so that is it for Under the Radar tonight, guys. Myself, Bobby. Dude,
Pleasure.
guys, you want to introduce yourself again for the people so they remember your names?
Yeah.
Hopefully your faces.
Alex, I play drums.
Casey on bass.
Russell on synth and vocals. I just want to say hi to my sister Jess.
Hey, Jess.
And Matt Savage.
Arousal Destroyer.
Good job.
That was amazing.
That's pretty good.
All right,
Hey, can I throw one quick shout out in for
go.
Kalkaska?
Yeah.
Actors One's going to be up there. We're going to be playing with them. Troutzilla Fest, April 27th and 28th. If you guys are out that way, it'd be awesome.
All right.
26th
All right, if
and
you
the
want
27th, just so you know.
Well, it's one of those 3 days.
Someone's lying.
You're totally wrong. It's 27th and 28th. Just check my phone.
We're playing on the
Lawyered.
28th.
Lawyered. Anyway, so that's going to be it for us on Under the Radar tonight. Next week, we're going to have someone, but I'm lazy and I haven't booked anyone yet. And so,
3-leaf drive.
Bobby, is 3-leaf driving around?
Well, it's kind of more of a solo project now.
Is it just you?
Yeah.
So you gotta play Morgan, your part, and another one. So.
I can do it.
Bobby, I might have you come on here just so I can hear you do an acoustic version of Kiss Me.
Oh, man. I just learned how to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow on my ukulele.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bobby, I don't even know, man.
Still gotta impress my girlfriend somehow.
Sure know how to work it.
Glad to see you're moving up in the world of Lady Killing Man.
Dang, that kid can dance.
All right, that's it for Under the Radar. See you guys next week. This is Wolves Machines at Modern Rock 915, where music begins.